Hi everybody, I'm here at the Astro Awards hosted by the Everyday Astronaut, and it's at the Paramount Theater downtown in Austin. And you can see that a Cybertruck has decided to make an appearance as well. Now this is the start of the initial event. There's going to be a meet and greet from about 11:30 to about 1:30 here. And then afterwards at about 3 o'clock later today will be the actual event. So looks like it's going to be a pretty cold day here at Austin, but I'm really glad to see that we're going to be on the inside.
Let's take one more view with the drone of the outside of the Paramount Theater, downtown Austin, Texas, on this very cold 14 January 2024, and getting ready for the Everyday Astronaut Astro Awards to begin. I thought I'd show you what it was like coming into the theater before all the events began. Got my badge, you can see on the left-hand side of the screen. I walked around and took some shots of the theater itself, and you can tell that it's very nicely decorated and very ornate theater. This is what it looked like from the upper balcony, and this was earlier in the day, and a little bit of rehearsal going on, as you can see on the theater and the stage. But overall, it's just a really beautiful venue for this event. And we also were able to do some meet and greet, met with many YouTubers, people in the industry, commercial space, government space, from all over the world that had come in. There was a line to meet Tim Dodd, of course, and he was very generous with his time. This is an example of some of the discussions that he had with almost everybody. So he was very welcoming, and it was awesome. Now, of course, for me, it was just great getting the chance to meet people, some of which I've seen before, some were for the very first time. Got a chance to meet the founder here of Starbase Brewing. I also met a viewer of mine that came in all the way from Pittsburgh to brave the cold and come to the event. Of course, Ellie in Space was there, and it's always great seeing Ellie and watching her in action, getting a lot of great interviews. I met with Scott Manley, and this is the first time I got a chance to meet with him, but we've corresponded in the past, and it was just really great getting a chance to talk with him. And of course, for me, the highlight was getting a chance to meet Tim Dodd and talk about his impact on the space community and just how the entire community has come together so much in the last 5-6 years. It's just outstanding to see. And it was actually kind of funny to find out that he actually views my channel on Giga Texas, which was pretty cool for me to hear from somebody as important as Tim Dodd. Now that we're a little closer to the event beginning, a lot of people filing into the theater, finding their seats. You can see what the main stage looked like, and again, just so much excitement, so much enthusiasm for what was going on with space and all of the efforts that took place in 2023, and it was really a fantastic event. As the main event began, they had a great presentation that celebrated the achievements in 2023, not just of government agencies or commercial companies here in the United States, but literally from all over the world. Everything from missions from NASA, the European Space Agency, the Indian Space Agency, ISRO. They had commercial space, Virgin Galactic. They had Relativity Space. They had Rocket Lab, Stoke Space, Firefly, SpaceX, many others as well. And overall, just thought that they did a great job bringing together all of the various different parts of the space community. And I'm not going to show you everything here. They have a great recap of the live stream that you could watch, but I just wanted to say congratulations to Everyday Astronaut and his team for doing a great presentation to celebrate this community that has just grown up in the last several years. It was really something awesome to see. A few of the highlights that stood out to me: Artemis II crew celebrating the return to the moon of humans, first time since 1972 with Apollo 17. So that'll be great to look forward to. Virgin Galactic, their suborbital flights, getting a chance to just hear the story of two of their crew members. I got a chance to meet Christopher here. He flew to space. It was really inspirational to me. Firefly with their Victus Nox mission. first time to take a payload with notification of just 24 hours and get it into orbit, really outstanding. The other thing that stood out to me just generally is across all of these various organizations, whether it was a government organization like ESA or NASA, commercial like SpaceX or Relativity, was the fact that the people that work there are space enthusiasts themselves. And I think that it really meant a lot to them to be recognized for their work by fellow space enthusiasts. And I think that was what really made a lot of the energy of the room, the excitement and the thrill, and just hearing the great stories and behind the scenes activities that it took to make their achievements possible. So that was really a great part of this entire event to me. And of course, some of the biggest awards was the SpaceX Starship flights, IFT 1 and 2 being very inspirational, which I agreed with. Relativity Space with their innovation of using 3D printing for not just parts of the rocket, but for virtually the entire rocket. And of course, ISRO, their Chandrayaan-3 mission to the moon, which really captured the imaginations of people, not just in India, but around the world. Really well done, and it was really great to see these missions highlighted.
But there you have it. The Astro Awards were a great success. It was just amazing to see the amount of people that are so enthusiastic about space. All of the people that have the companies that had the significant achievements in 2023, having them here really added to the entire event. Of course, Everyday Astronaut, Tim Dodd, and the entire team did a fantastic job with the entire event. And right now, the event is over and everybody's getting ready to leave. But if you get a chance to go to the one next year, I would highly recommend it. And again, follow Tim Dodd, and we'll see what happens in 2024. A lot of very exciting events ahead of us in this coming year. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the views of what was going on here during the event. And I'll be back at Giga Texas soon. You guys take care. Thank you very much for your support.